Hello guys, NautoAce here, and I too want to do a closure thoughts on this situation with G4. Yes, so yeah, I am sort of jumping the bandwagon. However, in January of 2022, I did kind of give my opinion about G4 impression, and of course the situation with Frosk, basically giving her opinion about something's just kind of controversial. So the gist of it really is, and here's how it goes. So when G4 finally started to go back, of course, in the internet space in 2022, on a segment of X Play, they were talking about grievances in video game, and then Frost decided to talk about, sexism in gaming. And I had a feeling that, there's probably going to be a problem with this. I knew it when the chat comes, when they started to explain that people are saying about, oh, she's not pretty as Rada Morgan Webb, Olivia Munn. You know the drill there. I mean, it is what it is. It's the internet. You really shouldn't take it seriously, but you get the idea there. So she addressed that. And I said to myself, there's going to be probably ramification in the long run, but no one knows how long, but sooner or later there will be. And I even said that if they did fire her immediately after that, they're probably going to say, oh, look at that. They fired her because she's being truthful, and it is true what she's saying, so why would you fire her for that one? And like I said, the way she addressed it was, she was addressing to everyone who watches G4 that they're sexist, they're misogynistic, they drill. It's kind of like what I said before, sort of what Colin did with Mass Effect 3, how some of the fans demanded the ending, some of them just criticizing not a good ending for Mass Effect 3, and then he kind of just like, no, I'm not addressing everyone, just the idiot. It was the same goes with Frosk there. So, and then for a while, people were surprised, how come this person still works here after that? Because they were hoping that, okay, we're going to stick with the gun, it is true. But again, there is some negativity about the gaming community, especially online, but again, it is what it is there. So, of course, fast forward to September of 2022, there were a lot of massive layoff. And it was unfortunate. So, quick thoughts about that one is, and I said it before, I'm also in the camp of, why would you bring this back? It's kind of weird. Why? And apparently, some new info came in. I could be wrong about this. I'm just reading it from the internet and some people I'm hearing from. Is that apparently the son of the CEO of Comcast wanted to revive G4, and he was using his papa's money for it. So maybe something like that. So that's why. And like I said, I got to give credit to Review Tech USA and RG85 was saying that bringing back G4, it's not going to be the same as watching it on TV, because you already have a lot of people already doing the same thing that X-Play is doing, Attack of the Show is doing. So what do you expect? So it's not so much that everybody's excited to go back. They were giving it a chance until when Frost did something like this. So a lot of people said, oh, it's mainly Frost's fault. To some extent, it may be true. The problem really is, a lot of people kind of said, and I can agree, that it wasn't really going to be a big impact when they come back. But at least they sort of had a chance before. But when Frost did her rant about sexism, it kind of accelerated the situation. That was a problem. So what if she didn't do that? Maybe it's a different story. Who knows? So that's basically what's happening with G4 right now. They're laying off a lot of people. And one of them from the Attack of the Show, the guy who voiced Drunkle Ted, unfortunately also was let go. So if you're watching Attack of the Show online, you might not see a Drunkle Ted. However, there might be a caveat, but I'll explain that later. Because this closure follow-up from me is that credit to Kotaku, but I also saw it from Veridark, Geekson Game. And it is official. Give credit where credit's due. Kotaku basically said, yes, Frost is fired. She made a tweet on her post, saying that thanks the company, she thanks the G4. You know how it goes, but it's sort of a job procedure. It's just at least have dignity that, hey, you know what, they gave you a chance. It didn't work, whatever, but that's a different story there. But the bottom line is, yes, she is fired. It is official. She is let go. So what does it mean? Good news, bad news? Well, of course, whether you like it or not, it's probably going to be good news. But the bigger meaning is, so will they be able now to turn it around, since you got someone who basically kind of ruined G4? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Anything that's bad can always be good to some extent if you do it right. Case in point, WWE NXT. So if you remember, it went 2.0. A lot of people didn't like it. The Nickelodeon color, it was weird. The direction was going. Of course, if you heard, McMahon retired. Triple H and Shawn Michaels are taking over. And now they're bringing back the black and gold and NXT. And now a lot of people are saying now the product's becoming good again. So it might have a chance with G4 to some extent if they play their card right. Because a lot of the people that don't like are now gone. Frost is not there anymore. The Black Hokage is also not anymore on G4, but he wasn't laid off. Backstory is that, from what I understand, is that he lost interest working there, and he just said, "Yeah, I'm not renewing my contract. I'm moving here." So there you go. But the bigger one. So, like I said, no more Black Hokage. I don't think he's a bad guy, but in my personal opinion, I don't think he fits on the X-Play show. Frost, sadly, again, nothing personal, kind of didn't fit. I'm just saying there. But the biggest one now is Adam Sessler. Oh, boy. So I have no problem with the guy. Yes, I said it before, he is very political. Why is he very uber, aggro, rage, political right now on social media? I don't know. Maybe something triggered it. Who knows? Because on his time on Rev 3 games, I can tell you he was nice. I even had interaction with him during Rev 3 games, and he was just nice. So probably something happened. You know, of course, he left Rev 3 due to future endeavor. So what's happening with Adam? Is he going to stay? Or is he going to say, hey, look, you know, this is not my X-Play anymore. I tried it. Don't like it. Whatever. Again, he leaves. Is it going to be bad? Depends how you look at Adam Sessler. But to some extent, I think nothing personal on him. He's just getting too old. I think he needs to step away from the video game industry, but we'll just have to wait and see. So right now, I don't know what's happening with X-Play. I don't know what their future plan is, if they're still going to do X-Play. But yeah, no more Frost. She's fired. The Black Hokage left. So the only one left now, like I said, first, the completionist, nice guy. I mean, if you have a chance, check him out. Adam Sessler, who knows? But there are some other people that kind of took over. So maybe those other people probably going to be better than Frost. Again, nothing personal. Who knows? So, yes. So, bottom line, this is the closure from me about G for the situation. I really didn't want to talk about a lot of this until there's a concrete proof story that what's happening. And with Frost being let go, it's official now. So, that's it. I mean, again, did she singly ruin G4? Believe it or not, not so. She just kind of accelerated the situation. That was it. And that's just what happened. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on the closure. G4, she's gone. Now, a lot of people, again, whether you like her or not, yeah, it sucks that you lost a job. But to some extent, when you do this type of thing, you know what's going to happen in the long run. And, of course, she did that one tweet about the layoff that was very colorful. Oh, boy, that was just wrong in many ways. But, again, it is what it is there. So, there you go. So, it's going to be a new story for G4. We'll just have to wait and see. So, with that, I'll see you guys later.